All right, what's up, Mr. Rozak Solly Friginator? Hold on, I might fuck with that low key, no cap. I kind of fuck with that. Well, we're off to a very late start. These guys were taking a nap apparently in setting up this lobby, so we're only just now loading in. Um, I'm already mentally checked out, so god damn it, why is it doing this? Okay, let's look at these standings. So Derek Gonzalez, you see this big ass lead he has? They have a news channel in their Discord. First thing. Why do I not hear the game? Hold on. Why am I not hearing the game? Am I missing something? Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys can't see it, but it's a rain track! Or it's a rain race in Hungary! Ooh, I'm excited because this might be absolute carnage. But as I was saying, um I don't know. He self-glazed so much. I'm not even gonna talk about it. He has a lot of points. He could seal the deal, something like that. I don't know, whatever. I don't care. Um, so really, what it looks like is it's a battle for second between Rossum, Lulu, potentially ZLM. And then as far as the constructors go, same thing. Red Bull. As soon as Derek switched over to Red Bull from Mercedes, Red Bull's kind of been running away with it. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. Let's get into this qualifying. I want to see all of these beautiful people fighting it out in the rain in Hungary. Hold on. I will also say that Mr. Koomsock is an absolute bellend, bum, horrible human being. Okay, let's not go that far. But literally sat there and spammed in the Discord. I don't know how I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. Um, but yeah, just way too many messages, but it's okay. It is what it is. iRacing Noob asking me to glaze him like a what's it called? Like a honey glazed donut from Dunkin' Donuts. And guess what? I refuse to. Nobody tells me what to do. I do what I want, bozo. But yeah. So Mr. iRacing Noob, you stink. That's why you're a noob. Aha, 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 aha. You guys get it because his name is okay. Anyways, we have Jotty out on a hot lap. We also have a Ferrari of a Otzi, Lil Play Z. Um, you know what? Normally I go with whoever's first out on track, but let's watch Mr. Aote here on his hot lap. Let me also just double check these audio levels super quick. Um, me. This should be fine, I think. I might be able to raise the stream audio for the game a little more. Okay. Um, Already kind of struggling through this first turn. I mean, I highly doubt anybody um, practiced in the rain for Hungary. I mean, why would you? You'd have to be an absolute lunatic to be doing that kind of thing. So I expect quite a few people, if not most everybody, to struggle quite a bit in this first hot lap, as you don't really know the feel for the track as you would in the dry conditions. That's what you can do in time trial. You do time conditions, and so to do something like this, wet conditions on track, you have to go into like a Grand Prix. You have to do it in a, well, probably not career mode because you can't do equal performance. But yeah, uh, doing it's just it takes so much more effort to go about practicing in the rain. As Aote Low Play Z, one of the front runners of this league, and just really not comfortable. It looks like might be a dry condition warrior in this game. He did set a purple sector 2, but very few people have even made it through sector 2 so far. So it's kind of a gimme there. Um, Heading into the final two turns, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty uh not so good lap. I'm assuming he's on controller. That's what it seems like with the way his kind of inputs look. They look a little analog. But let's see what Mr. Aote finishes with a 131. Wizard of Mo out on track on his hot lap according to the game, but I don't think so. He has already been booted. He disconnect or something. Not spectacular for Mr. Lil Play Z, Mr. AOT. Dude, let me tell you what, you know what? Never mind. Oh, this is his out lap. That is his qualifying lap? Wizard of Mo, what are we doing? Ain't no way. There we go. That's significantly better. That's a second faster than Lil Plazy in the Ferrari. Uh all purple sectors. SKG Hayden. Uh what is that? A second and 6/10 faster than DG8? What kind of absurd lap time is that? Ridiculous to see. Might be a wet conditions master, a guru of the very lubricated um, conditions that we are under right now. Some might say diddied up um, on track right now. ATM Josh faster than DG8 as well by 3/10 of a second. Um, Mercedes letting people through looks to be Mr. UFRT Mikel. Definitely a European spelling of that name, so I would assume he's Mikel. Sounds kind of. That's not how they would spell it in French. Mikel. That looks like maybe like a. I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess and be wrong, but I would guess. Actually, he can't be European. He can't be Central European time. Otherwise, it'd be like 2 a.m. for him. And if he's racing at 2 a.m., he's an absolute animal. Absolute animal. Let me switch to somebody on a hot lap, hopefully. Yeah, Super crossing the finish line here soon. Um, with a 130.7. Um, Mikel, I guess, could that be French? I really don't think they'd spell it that way. It might be German. Dutch. My best guess might be Dutch. That's what I would guess. Maybe Eastern European. But yeah, haven't seen his name before. At least I don't think I have. And a lot of familiar names. A lot of the regulars. We have Nova. Obviously DGA EST, who is ZLM in Discord. Um, Kumsock. I don't know ATM Josh. Definitely a reserve. Supra, Rossum. Low plays the AOT, Wizard of Mo. A. Hansen, Mr. Alex Hansen, he hops into the stream from time to time. Jotty. I also just realized I don't even have my chat open. Whoopsies. I'm an idiot. Hold on one segundo, guys. Um. Oh, wow. You guys have been absolutely yapping it up. I don't know. I have no way of finding out I that man. I think the only way I'd be able to know is with an overlay that I was experimenting with earlier. Um. Yeah, what do you mean? I don't know. I mean, can you? Yeah, it's fully possible. You qualify and then you get disqualified. You like, what would be the best way to get disqualified? I've seen people just kind of like sit in a quote unquote dangerous position. That's Joseph, by the way. Oh. You should race casual with us, man. Um, let's see what else, what else, what else. I think Derek Gonzalez is Puerto Rican. But yeah, it's not a guarantee. As Mikhail, aka Joseph, going into first, uh, into P1, going onto pole position. Um, you're doing the last of first as well, Derek. That's crazy, crazy talk. Some might say arrogance. Some might say arrogance. Um, no, not on a hot lap anymore. Is the Sauber on a hot lap? Yes. I have to check some notifications. I'm getting some. I'm sorry. I'm typing and I can't speak at the same time. Uh, um, 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 Hmm. Okay, that should be it. That should be completely caught up. Um. Oh, what's up, Dustin? Rozak Solly, dude. Oh, yeah, to the Puerto Rican thing? Yeah, yeah, you are. Of course you are. I know that. But, yeah, you guys should follow me. Do what Rozak Solly says. He's an absolute animal. He's easy. I need to find a different. Ooh, a little bit of a drift there from EST. Oh, he's harvesting. I need to find somebody else on a hot lap. Well, that's a out lap. Or actually, is DGA? No, iRacing Noob is on an out lap. So let's get him. He is about to start his actual hot lap. So let's see what he's got in the tank for us. Yes, thank you, Dustin. I do bang. You did say in our FSR Discord that you like the feel of my fingers. So you know, stats don't lie, or I don't know. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. But yeah, super quick. Gotta promote my own league. iRacing Noob, you're just gonna have to hear me listen, or you're gonna have to just listen to me yap about my Discord. Um, because I do what I want. And you said you wanted nothing but glaze. Well, guess what? You get nothing but distraction. How about that? So FSR, Fridge's School of Racing, otherwise known as Fridge Sucks at Racing. We race Sundays, 3 p.m. Eastern. I will say a little bit of an information leak to those of you who are in FSR already, but it's looking likely that we will be running races at around 1 p.m. Eastern, sort of, kind of around there, based on responses from some drivers, or from whoever has responded to the forum. And so yeah, so that'll be changing, but Sundays we run midday. We're hoping to expand to 2 tiers to better what would be the word for it? Better provide better racing opportunities for both a tier 1 level and a tier 2 level kind of thing. As iRacing Noob has not put it on poll. What a bum. Look at this guy. He said, I want to do a last of first. I'm too good for this. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what? He didn't put it on poll, pal. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Yes. Yes, the driver, the raffle thing we did last Sunday, that was entirely for filling out the reserves. Let me tell you what, I just love to spin a wheel. It feels like gambling, you know? Oh, you did have a learner's test, Rozak Sali. I remember that now. Thank you, Dustin. How did that go? Are you going to be an F1 driver now? Out on the public streets of South Africa? Alright, so that's been enough for Mr. iRacing Noob, as he's not even top 3. Coming across the line would be SKG Caden, improving by 1.9 seconds. Who is this guy? Oh, the track is getting dry, actually. I don't know how I didn't notice before. So maybe end of session, is it going to be dry enough for softs? Is anybody going? Somebody is. Jotty is on the softs, but still in the pits, seemingly waiting for just the last second, just the perfect time to switch onto them. Let's get a lap by Mr. Mikel, or as Derek said, Joseph. So, Mikel, starting his lap later, we'll have drier tires, or drier tires and a drier surface, but a little more prone to overheating, because the water won't be dissipating the heat from track to tire. And so to gain any sort of a position, he'd have to improve by at least 0.4 of a second, over a second, to make maybe 2 positions almost, and he's already down 4.5 tenths. Kind of spinning it a little bit. I mean, these intermediates are definitely overheating. There's no way they're not. But able to really push the limits of the track, keep it stable, keep it moving, keep it flowing, and through the end of sector 2 here, after these 2 turns, we shall find out how much he's continuing to improve by over 1.3 seconds of an improvement. If he continues this sort of a pace through each sector, that should be what, like maybe 2.5 seconds of improvement through this hot lap. That would put him well into P1, I think. P1, kind of whipping it into this turn, holding it very tight, very aggressive, pushing the limits on the left, and now full on acceleration. Taz taking pole by over 4/10 of a second, almost 5/10. Absolute absurdity. Absurdity. What? You're not gonna smack? Dustin is bunsies. Actually, the key. Here's the key to my strategy going into this casual rate. Coming in. Alex, this is your race engineer. What are you doing? What are you doing? What was it that Flavio said to Colapinto? You are the problem. Shut up. You are the problem. No, it's okay, Anson. It happens to the best of us. Starting P10, not too bad. Not too bad. No, I think they were the play. It's so hard whenever, or maybe not actually. Nobody else electing to come out onto softs. I feel like maybe they are the play, but it is very, very risky. Oh, what's up, Josh? I'm assuming you're Mikkel. iRacing Noob has yet to disqualify himself and do his last to first. Maybe seeing that he's not actually the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. Yeah. It's always like a marginal call as far as when you can switch onto the softs. Always a very marginal call. See, some of these guys... Oh, it hasn't updated for me. Oh, it only... I'm stupid. Everybody's out on the softs now. But, I mean, seemingly everybody just really struggling to hold control. But maybe here at the last dying seconds, we'll see the track dry enough for the softs to be the optimal tire. It looks like it visually, as far as I can tell. And I also don't know, Alex or Josh, since you guys are in the session, is it supposed to rain for the race? Because that is not something that I am able to see as a spectator unless I had a third-party overlay. I was working on it. I couldn't get it quite to show up properly on my stream, and so I'll be working on that for future streams. I finally got around to that, but we are now watching Rossum initiate his hot lap. Hold on, there we go. Oh, excuse me. Really tire spinning the rears there. Yeah, this is not looking great for Rossum. He's just not really fully in this lap. So let's see if maybe ZLM can have a better... You know what? I need to find somebody... Who's this Red Bull? DG8. Let's watch league owner DG8 on his soft tire hot lap here, crossing the line with just enough time. Well, not just enough, but 20 seconds left in qualifying to initiate his final hot lap. And same thing as what we saw from ZLM, a little bit of tire spin, but managing it a little better, kind of attacking these apexes. I wouldn't say perfectly, because again, he is improved by a 10th, and really trying to push that that uphill kind of blind turn. Ooh, taking a little too much curve, kind of sliding out there. But the soft tires are definitely better than the intermediates, and so he should have free improvement from his intermediate lap time. But how is it going to stack up to the rest of the grid behind him with some very, very fast and talented drivers looking to also make improvements on their lap time as he improves by 0.8 through Sector 2. Ooh, maybe a little too slow, maybe braking a little too early into that turn, but keeping it nice and steady, nice and smooth. Well, a little jaggedy, but the track is still a little bit wet. Yep, Alex just, you know, it's really pushing the limits on qualifying timing as well. So, Derek, what will he finish with? 1.3 second improvement, but Caden, oh, he's binned it! He's binned it! Oh, he's binned it! Oh my lord, Kumsak, what about him? What about Kumsak here? Can he improve enough to gain positions on anybody, really? Does not seem to be the case. That is everybody else's qualifying done for. Oh, Caden. We switch to Caden, and all we see is death. All we see is a murder. The track, the Hungaroring has absolutely murdered him. But yeah, here are the qualifying results. Look at this. Wow! Wow! Look at these guys. Oh my god. 35 hundredths of a second between Midge and DG8. Spectacular. Now, hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. Hold up. What do you guys think of this graphic? This looks pretty cool, right? I made this. Oh, ooh. You know, everybody, applause. Woo, yay. Sing praises. Look at this. Woo, yay. But yeah, that's enough of that. Back to the race. Just wanted to show off my graphics. Electric. Just like you, Mr. Hansen. Just like you. Actually, maybe polarizing would be a bit of a better word because polarizing can be good and bad. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But yeah, let me pull this Discord back up just so I can make sure I'm not missing any information while they are sitting on the tarmac getting ready for the race. Oh my god, Racing Noob is just begging people to hurry up so that he can watch FP1 at Australia. But how about, like we told him, just run it in the background. It's not that big a deal. I'm just checking some more of my notifications. All right. Just making sure I'm not missing any information from other leagues. Honestly, I do a lot of just skimming. I'm only a commentator for these leagues, so just kind of getting the gist for things is more than enough, you know? What's up, Shawarma? Ugh. Shawarma, you driving for us at FSR season finale on Sunday? You don't have to. I'm just saying. It'd be pretty cool if you did. Um, it seems to be that the race will be dry, and so what that does do, even though that is changing for the 2026 season, in real life, I don't know about them implementing it in the game. I mean, I feel like they probably should, but um, I wonder how many people modified their setups to qualify better, and then kind of, no, you know what? Okay, so really, wings very unlikely to have changed. From what I've learned and from what I understand physics wise and in game wise, rain setups you up your ride height just a little bit to prevent um the water on track um kind of disrupting the airflow under the car. um Guys, I think I have tuberculosis. eh, eh, eh. Don't worry, guys. I was playing that up a little bit. So yeah, so you don't want to disrupt the airflow under the car, as that can unsteady it, eliminate your downforce, yada yada yada, as well as, um, I don't know what else for a rain race. Maybe softening up your anti-roll bars. Um, no, Dustin. Actually, maybe. You know what? If I do croak, I guess it would go to Dustin. He's unemployment maxing at the moment, so he he would have the most free time. Um, but yeah, so as far as I understand, for like a high downforce track like Hungary, really your ride heights would change. Maybe softening up your front suspension, since your braking won't be as harsh. You need to be a little smoother into the braking. Please be formation lap. No, they don't do formation lap around here. What are we doing? What? I get no time. I get absolutely no time to do anything. I need to scoot back a little bit. A lot of ghosting already. Heading into turn one. He's got a nice HUDless. There's already absolute chaos in the backfield. Somebody has died. We're probably already in safety car, or very soon to be. Alex Hansen has died. He still has his front wing. Who took that front wing damage? It looked like a severe amount of front wing damage. I don't know. But Rossum in first. Let's go, Rossum. Wait. Oh, I'm so stupid. Wait, what the fuck just happened to Rossum? It said he was just in first. Is the game bugging on me? Oh my god, that's whatever. A lot of moves being made in the back. I don't know what that start was. It happened before the turn. So maybe some movement under braking. I have no idea. But almost everybody starting on the mediums except for Nova, ATM Josh, Supra, and Lil Plazy AOT. Position changes this early on in the race. Let's see what we have. 4 up by ZLM, 4 up by Josh, 4 up by Jody, 4 up by Mikhail, who we know is very, very fast. And then pretty steady from here on out. As AOT is the one who has dropped and pretty much given everybody a free position. So, yeah, we're just gonna start the the commonly seen Hungary DRS train that extends for miles. So, or I guess Formula 1 for kilometers goes on for kilometers. Oh my lord. Okay, this is. I need to get this out because I don't want to call people stupid. I'll call them just a little slow, a little. Ooh, Mikhail already receiving a time penalty. Why didn't I get the notification for that? What do you get the time penalty for? Track limits. Why am I not getting that up top? Did I mess with something? I don't know. But just maybe like guys, let's be a little more critical thinking. That's what I'll say. So a lot of people were very much confused by what time the race was supposed to be because as Alex Hansen has retired from the session, off track or on the track has he crashed and DNF'd. Undetermined. Okay, guys, we're driving through ghosting. What are we doing? What are we doing? But DGA, Midge, and Caden and Kumsak in a 4-way DRS train as they have broken away from Nova and the people behind him. But as I was saying, dude, the race attendance, both Apollo, Race Director, and I don't know what other attendance bots people use for their F1 leagues, it tells you the time that the event is at in your time zone. How are we struggling to understand when we're supposed to be racing? I do not understand it. It makes zero sense unless somehow magically it's not working for you, which I highly doubt because I've never seen it not work for somebody. Not once have I heard of that happening. But hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I will accept all criticism. But yeah, dude, like it's just one of those things. As I don't know, it's just insane. It's just insane. The things that people just do not pay attention to. But hey, it is what it is. Enough about that. Let's get on to this race. How is his car still there? Oh, that was that man. That was somebody else in the same turn. Are we seeing some kind of deaths? You're not gonna miss FP1 Shwarm. Oh wait, are you racing or something? Are you racing a little later that causes you to miss it? Because it's only gonna start in 20 minutes, I think. So. Oh, IRL things? Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Caden, very close to Detective Midge up ahead of him. But yeah, I mean, this just comes down to... I don't even know. I mean, really, you're driving in dirty air at what is a track that requires as much downforce as you can get. And so it's difficult to really just have more race pace than a driver in front of you because you have to continue taking their place into consideration, like their physical car and where it's braking, where it's going to be in the future into account. And so it's just a weird one. It's just a weird one. They kind of have to make a mistake. You have to not make mistakes and just take whatever opportunity you can get at any point in this race over the course of 35 total laps. So yeah, this might be. Oh, Supra really on the ass of the Ferrari. Ass like a Ferrari. Isn't that something they say? Or is it ass like a Buick? Sting like a beaver? Something like that? I don't know what I'm saying, boys. I have to come up with something, anything, to keep you guys entertained in what is the Hungarian DRS train of death. Um, you know what? You guys hit me with a topic. Ooh, definitely a track warning there for Caden. Really trying to push. Really stay as close as he can to. Oh, is he gonna make his move? No, he will. No, he doesn't. But sticking his nose in, trying to unsettle the car of Detective Midge up ahead. Detective Midge and DG8 will be able to play kind of a defensive battle here as teammates, with Detective Midge doing what he can to slow him down, as DG8 kind of almost maybe receiving a warning for that for track limits, but just kind of slowing Caden down as much as he can without letting Caden overtake him. That is the key factor here, to kind of break that DRS, or not break the DRS, but just really prevent Caden from challenging DG8 Derek, as he is the world champion, or the World Drivers Championship leader, as well as Red Bull, the constructors leaders. Oh man. But yeah. I mean, what do you guys want to hear about? What have you guys got for me? I have an opinion. Let me not say an opinion. I know a little bit about a lot of things. So try to pull out the sneakiest thing you can think of that you just do not expect me to know. AOT gaining a position on the Wizard of Mo through that DRS straight of the pit straight. Like Stephen A. Smith, whenever he gets those questions, like, is Strip Weathers the GOAT or is Lightning McQueen, and then he actually knows the lore. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Because as it stands right now, we're kind of in for a snooze fest. Um. But yeah, so how? Okay, I know everybody's obviously going to be excited for this first race of the season at Australia. I'm especially excited because it's going to be the very first race that I actually even watch. That might. Oh, oh, this is tight. My sphincter is closed. Holy, very, very tight there up the inside. And then taking the outside, a little bit of a cutback by Caden to try and get a better traction zone and a better exit out of that turn. Doesn't really get it, but he does get it on the very next turn, just not quite enough. Still stuck behind Detective Midge as AOT out of the session, disconnected seemingly. But yeah, so might come as a shock to most of you. I only became interested in F1 around November of this past year, and it was kind of too late for me to really get into the season, so I just only really kept up with what was going on. Um, and it was pretty much the end of the season anyways. Let me see. Let me switch to so I can get like a POV of any kind of battle up front. But yeah, so this is gonna be the very first season in its entirety that I watch, that I consume news, everything, absolutely everything that is involved with an F1 season. And so, yeah, I'm especially excited because of that. As somebody overtakes into the very last turn of the lap, a little bit of a lockup by DG8 up ahead. Caden, ooh, spinning his tires really hard there. Could have maybe taken more advantage of that slip up by DG8 that then in turn slowed Midge down, but just not quite. Just got to be patient, really. Just got to be patient. The hard thing about Caden, though, is he is driving in all this dirty air, and so it's really going to be hurting him as he crosses track limits again. But yeah, I'm especially excited because I don't know. It's a new thing for me, you know. It's a very new experience. So yeah. Oh my lord, has ZLM slipped up? It seems like it. Yes, he definitely has, considering 2 people jumped him almost immediately as the Wizard of Mo has retired from the session in the pits. He has gone into the pits to retire. I wonder what happened to the Wizard of Mo. I really do wonder. Wow, this is low-key boring as shit. Let me tell you what. This is low-key boring as I don't know, as a funeral. I mean, what kind of a funeral? Moving up the inside very late into that turn is the Alpine. A little bit of a knock there, but scaring Midge just a little bit. There might be... What? Why was there an Aston Martin ghosted on the side of the road if Wizard of Mo had already retired? I don't know what the game is doing. I don't know what's going on. But, yeah, nothing going on, really. You know what? Let's get some coverage of these guys that very rarely get coverage. What's up, That Man? How are you doing? I'm struggling. Let me put on a voice. I don't know what he sounds like, but...
I'm struggling a little bit in this track. I'm wiggling my tires a little bit. Maybe I'm acknowledging that I fucking suck. But look, I'm gonna keep my head down. I'm gonna focus on my tires, or not my tires. I'm gonna focus on my lap and just do the best that I can do. Gosh diddly darn, I'm gonna give it a try.
That's what he sounds like, by the way, I think. But yeah, what's up, That Man? I wish you the best of luck here. I don't know what happened to you. I hope nothing bad, but... You know, you have fun. Back to Caden. Guess what, guys? Nothing going on. Absolutely nothing going on at the moment. But maybe late minute. Ooh, defensive move by Midge, taking up the inside. And that's it. What do you mean, Dustin? I like to... Oh, Caden making the move! Can he go around the outside and complete the move into P2 to fully challenge for P1? They're going wheel to wheel. They're side by side. This is going to be a very dangerous turn to take side by side. But they make it. A little bit of tire moves. He does get forced off. Immediately rejoins the track. I don't know. He kind of went off track and gained an advantage. FIA. FIA. Pay attention, FIA. What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I were the FIA right now, I'd say he should maybe concede the position. But I'm not the one in charge of that. Game doesn't allow it. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Was he forced off track and then recovered and gained the position? Or did he kind of, you know, I don't know. It's a tough call. But, yeah, this is really the only tight battles going on right now. Now, it is the battle for P1 between Caden and DG8. I'm responding to my little brother. He very rarely texts me, so I gotta take advantage of it whenever he does. What did I say? Oh, I didn't even check what I was originally going to check, dude. Let me tell you, I struggle with paying attention to anything. So, I actually got about to watch FP1, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Dude, what's up, Chronico? Woo! Chronico, one of the GOATs. One of the absolute GOATs of, I don't know, supporting me, supporting my league, FSR, just being a stand-up guy, being in PTRL, supporting them. So, let me get you guys in on this. You guys watch the track, but let me go into some physics because I like physics. So somebody in my FSR league asking, so when your tires are overheating, why do we increase tire pressure? Because apparently increasing the tire pressures will reduce the temperature of the tires. That is true. But he says, according to the ideal gas law, pressure times your volume is equal to R, which is a constant number. Oh, Caden. Can he make the same move up the inside? No, he cannot. Not quite enough traction. is equal to just some gas constant to convert things into the right units. Is equal to R times temperature, where P is pressure, yep, V is the volume, R is the gas constant, and T is temperature. So he says if volume is the same, when you increase pressure, temperature should also increase. That is true, but that is a faulty assumption. Faulty assumption. Volume is increasing because the tires... Okay. You have to phrase it correctly for it to actually be a true statement. So, faulty assumption. So, when you're increasing the tire pressures, so increasing tire pressures decreases, or okay, so it's like a process. So, let me do arrow. Let me do an arrow. Increases the volume of the tires, which uh, kind of makes them taller, sort of. I can't type as fast as I speak. Oh my god, Caden's in first! I was typing, Caden! Why didn't you wait until I was done typing? DG8, undercut! DG8 is pitting! Ooh. Alright, well now, the battle is between Midge and Caden. Can Midge get back ahead of Caden to slow him down to benefit DG8's undercut? So yeah, so it makes the tires a little taller. Not literally, or like kind of, I don't know, it's weird, but so because they're taller, there's less contact, or less surface contact, which then results in less friction. And so, oh my fucking god, auto type. Less friction, and so therefore, finally, lower temperatures. But that's a general statement. It depends. There's, you know, it's kind of a balance. Detective Midge already losing DRS behind Caden. So now it is Kumsak with the 3-second time penalty, I do believe. Yes, 3-second time penalty behind of Midge. Also not within DRS. Everybody on their own island right now. You know what? Let's give somebody else some coverage. Let's get this reserve driver. Woo! Fuck, dude. He's pitting! Josh, you ruined it for yourself. I was about to give you some coverage, but not today. Kumsak taking it up the inside. Kumsak taking it up the inside. Hey, yo. Oh, Detective Miz now in third. Are these... No, they're all on the same tires. Supra and Nova behind are on the hards. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, everybody else seemingly on their own island right now. Oh, this is a... I'm on leader. I'm an idiot. I moved it by accident. I have fat fingers. Interval. It is Midge, very close behind of Kumsak. I mean, yeah, technically ZLM, you know, quote unquote, in a battle with Jotty because he's within a second, but really the only battle is between Midge and Kumsak at the moment. As Midge will have the DRS, Kumsak will not. This should be a pretty straightforward overtake, but Kumsak, more battery, super rapid switch into the inside, trying to get back outside to get some more of the track, and able to make it work. Midge now back ahead of Kumsak. Yep, not side by side until the next turn, so it has made it stick. Did I just nerd out about physics? Maybe. But do what you want with that. I like physics. I studied aerospace. You know, I gotta love physics if I did that. Would there be a way to increase pressure without increasing volume? Yes, by decreasing volume. But that would mean by, using different tires, and that's not allowed. Imagine them going back. Caden now pitting. Now I do wonder, are they doing a one stop? I wonder if Shawarma's still here for the Shawarma stint stats, because 15 laps. They'd have to make it another 20 laps on the hards. Hmm. But yeah, man, I love physics. It's just what I do. It's what I studied. Not specifically physics, but I don't know. Physics are cool. Physics are very, very cool. Yellow flags, not safety car. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I got Rossum seemingly losing control. Everybody's slowing down. I think we're in a safety car. We are in a safety car. Unfortunate. It's a virtual. It's not a full-on safety car. Um. So yeah, I gotta shout out the guy who asked that question, because you know what? He's not even in chat, and he provided me with content. That is McLaren fam, Shadow Z. Oh, he said he heard. So he's been in here and not typing. He's been in here but not typing. Oh no, never mind. He's talking about something else. Are we under a full safety car now? What's going on? This is a long virtual. We are still under a virtual. Hmm. So what was an already not that boring, but just kind of selectively boring is what we'll say. Super, let's settle down. And since we're on the topic of physics, dude, all my homies hate solid mechanics. All my homies hate structures. I don't like structural physics. That's boring. I don't want to deal with uh uh Supra's rod is 30 inches long and 20 inches girthy, right? If I applied a load at the very tip of it downwards, what is the shear? What is the what are the other ones? Shear, strain, and something else. Torque? Well, there wouldn't be torque, but all that. Like, who gives a shit? Who cares? I don't care. I want to know about, if I go fast, how hard is the air hitting me? How much can I fly if I flap my hands really hard? The answer is not at all. We cannot fly. Oh, I didn't even notice we're back to race pace. But I mean, nothing's going on. Nothing is going on right now. Except, actually, I lied. Mikhail catching up to DGA up ahead. What are the tires? Mikhail on older hards. DGA maybe has gotten his hards up to temperature by now after the virtual safety car ended. So I don't know. I don't know. Mikhail really catching up. He did have more pace in qualifying. That doesn't always translate into race pace, but he is doing very well as Nova gains. Ooh, Nova battling with Jody at the moment. I should switch. They are battling. Let me get out of the onboard as well. Running wide, rejoining ahead of the Ferrari dangerously. That is definitely a Jody-caused collision. Spinning out ATM Josh. Nah, that I typically just kind of say, oh, I don't know, maybe, as SKG Caden gaining a position on iRacing Noob. These two very good drivers, very, very, relatively equal on paper. So interesting to see their battle. But I'll apply a load from the tip of my girthy rod. But yeah, so Jody, I typically don't really say anything about incidents, but that looks pretty egregious. You came out right in front of him. I don't know. You know what? I won't get in the middle of that. That is not for me to to say. The Stefan Midge looking to gain a position on ZLM. Yes, he will. Able to get back to the very width of the left side of the track to maximize his racing line. Yeah, that's really the only battles at the moment, the only tight battles. Maybe Mikhail catching up to the leaders now. Yes, he is. Oh, man. Let's see. There are some messages in ARS. Nothing important. Just people saying, ah, I got disconnected. So, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Caden, really close to EST up ahead of him. Wrong button. Okay. DJ. Oh, DJ. Oh my God. Oh no. Who spun? Was that a back marker? But Supra pitting off of what were the hards. 18 lap hards is crazy. Is he the only one doing a one stop, or is Mikhail just really doing? Is he doing a really long hard stint? As he will need to do another 15 laps. Or no, that looks about right because he started on the mediums and Super started on the hards. That's right. No, that's about right. Somebody else also pitting, I think. AOT. But yeah, right now DG8 on the fresher tires will be on the fresher tires for the rest of this race. So, and Mikhail with a 3-second time penalty. So really, DG8's kind of just he's just having a ball right now. Truthfully, with am I stupid? What am I doing? With 4.5 seconds behind, or of a gap between his teammate, who can slow Caden down a little bit. He can honestly just kind of save tires behind Mikhail and kind of farm the DRS. I don't expect that to happen. But that is definitely a possibility. What just happened? I just saw my screen flicker. I don't know if I like that or not. Oh man, you guys should join FSR. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I do what I want. ATM Josh up ahead of Caden. Oh, because he's in the pit. Dude, what am I talking about? What am I yapping about? Why is Caden in the pit again? Is this his second stop or his first stop? This is a second stop. What is Caden doing? I am intrigued. I'm intrigued to say the least. Sandbag. What are you doing in here, Sandbag? I don't recognize you, man, but what's up? How you doing? Someone forgetting to charge a Piastri's car? I don't know what I mean. I don't understand it. But, welcome. This is Abraxas Racing Series, ARS. I am commentating for their F125 race here at the Hungaro Ring. F126 practice underway? Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. I thought that's what you were talking about, but that's crazy, man. Dude, you know what? It's FP1. Maybe they'll take it a little chill. You know, maybe they'll really take a step back. Supra, 0.2 of a second behind ATM Josh ahead, closing in. If he can stay very close to him at the start of this DRS straight, he should be able to make a free overtake here, as he has more battery than ATM Josh up ahead. He is staying pretty close. DG8 also kind of close to Mikhail, already trying to get out, but not quite enough slipstream. Pushed really wide. He even could have, you know, Jody retiring from the session. He really could have. The Ferrari trying to switch back, but not really getting the traction, slipping out a little bit, giving up the position to Supra. But what I was saying I already forgot what I was saying. Maybe Aston Martin can solve their problems and be competitive this weekend? Yeah, good luck with that. Not going to happen. If they're saying that they have to limit the laps they do, ZLM, oh, that's the AI probably of the kick, because ZLM is in front right now here. I highly doubt it. If they have to, I don't know. I don't know. I just highly doubt it. There's very little optimism there. They would start in Park. Yeah, that being the rumor going around. There are so many people with penalties currently. Kumsak going wheel, sending it up the inside of this tight hairpin of Nova. Really feeling the inside of Nova there as he kind of rubs up on him, kind of dry grinds on him. You know what I mean? Nova retaking that position. Botas penalty has been revoked. I didn't even know about that. I knew that was. Oh, let's settle down, boys. Oh, they are not happy. They are not happy with each other right now. Let's keep it clean, boys. Let's keep it clean. Jesus. The camera's on you. What are we? Well, I got every second of that. Jesus Christ almighty, dude. What are we doing? Safety car now. Christ, dude. What are we doing? Alright. But yeah, now we're under a safety car, which is going to be super annoying. Exact simulation of what the first race is going to be. I hope not. I really hope not. I love the Australia track. I love racing it in F1. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of my favorite tracks. So I really hope it's not boring. As everybody entering the pits, honestly, probably the smartest thing to do, get your fresh tires. Probably a set of mediums from everybody. They should all have a set of mediums free. DGA switching onto hards. Racing Noob also onto hards. Did they? Oh, they started on mediums. Would they not already? Would they not have two sets of mediums? Am I stupid? Am I brain dead? Is that? Like hello, is anybody home? I don't know if I have a brain in my head. They're still arguing, brother. Stop arguing the Discord. I don't care. I don't care. Pace of the new constructors is Cadillacing. Let me reread that so the pun makes more sense. The pace of the new constructors is Cadillacing. Cadillacing? Like lacking? Get it? Get it, guys? Get it? Somebody get him out of here. I don't have any mods, but mods, ban him! Ban him! Get him out of here! This man Sandbag has to be a father of 3 children. I'm sniping it. I'm I am sniping it. He has to be a father of 3 children. There is no way he doesn't have the dad jokes just on repeat, on lock, in the chamber at all times. But yeah, you know what? They're sitting here arguing to each other. Uh, hey guys, you guys are bums. They're just sitting there arguing like children, squabbling. Uh, Dustin wants to get F1 TV so I can watch all the sessions, but it's expensive. That is literally the only F1 I'd watch for the whole season. Uh, More safety car laps. Yeah, this hard tire thing. I don't know. I'm just sitting here, man. It's a safety car. I don't really like. What am I supposed to be doing? And then they're sitting there squabbling like children. Now we're sending clips into a. Oh my lord. Just report the incident. Good God, man. Good God. Oh, are we off? Dude, I was just so focused on anything but the race. Oopsies. We are off. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Now I have the visual bug too in the left corner. This race has already been it hasn't been a mess, but penalties drive through from Caden. Hmm. 9 seconds for I that man, 3 for Josh, 3 for Nova, and 3 for Michael or Mikhail. I mean. Um, Detective Midge and ZLM, kind of the only ones really challenging anybody for a position. Actually, Nova challenging for P5, iRacing Noob. It's kind of it's a bit of a DRS train. Look at them back there. Look at the hill. Look at the scenery out here. But yeah, I wonder if anybody will make a mistake that allows the person behind. Yes. Oh no, it's a teammate switch. Midge going ahead of DG8. Oh, we're playing some teamwork games. DG8 knows that he is going to struggle on the hards. And so Detective Midge with the mediums gets the team orders to get ahead. Spectacular. Spectacular teamwork there. Very awesome to watch. They very well have been, or no, they themselves have not been dominant together for the whole season because, ZLM overtaking DG8 that quickly. Very impressive. Nova, very, very close behind iRacing Noob. Does not have DRS? I wonder what happened. But, what was I saying? Oh, because he was originally driving for Mercedes. And so, in the last, I think, this is being the third lap since, maybe fourth race since DG8 has moved to Red Bull. Since then, they've been dominating. Since then, they've been playing extremely good teamwork. They've been teamwork games. They've been working very, very well as a team. Very, very good mesh, very good chemistry. Some might even say they're like butt buddies or something. I don't know. You know, with that much chemistry, you're bound to catch a little bit of feelings for each other. You know what I mean? I speak from experience. Anyways, Nova looking to continue to be. This is just such a long DRS train here. Aotsi, I that man, and Caden really the only ones really far back. And Caden having served that, serving that drive-through penalty is what really killed it for him. Will we see any kind of moves made anywhere? No, we will not. Or maybe, nope, no, we won't. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. More DRS train in Hungaroring. Woo! Yay! I'm kind of hungry, man. I skipped dinner for this? I skipped dinner for this? Nah, I'm just kidding. This has been a little exciting. I mean, it's Hungary. You know what to expect. You know what you're getting yourself into. So, you know, as much as I'm complaining, I'm still having fun. I'm still here. I'm still yapping it up for all of you guys. So yeah. How many more laps do we have of this Hungaroring shenanigan? 28, 35, that's like, what, 8 laps? 7.5 laps? What's going on? You're shitting me. What happened? I that man DNF. So, how have you guys been? How have you guys been doing? Is this a full-on safety car, dude? It is. Probably gonna be 2 laps of racing, and it's gonna be interesting to see if anybody even switches onto softs. I mean, I don't know. It'd be a gamble for anybody to do it. It's like it's a game of chicken, you know, like who does, who doesn't. See, like Caden had every chance to do it without losing any time, really. I wonder what the rest of the field will do. Will Mikhail go into the pits? So how have you guys been? How have you guys been? I've been okay. Not a bad day at work today. It was all right. Just every other day. I am touring some apartments tomorrow. After work, I've ended my lease where I'm at currently, and it ends in mid-April. So I'll have to, you know, I'm touring a place. You might say, hey, that's kind of last minute though, you know? Like, what? It's, we're almost in March. How have you not had like another place lined up yet? And my answer to that is, well, that is a very good concern to have. It is what it is. It is what it is. And so, yeah. But, so, I'm moving, not because I'm not happy with this place, but because this place is super far away. It's like 55 minutes from where I work. So it's 2 hours total, essentially, of driving every single day, and it's been like a year and a half of that. I'm over it. I'm tired of it. I was actually, believe it or not, saving money that way as a... What the hell? As, I did a whole spreadsheet for it, and I was actually saving more money that way because the rent is just so much cheaper out. It's kind of rural out here, and so if you're not in town, you're a million towns over. It's just like a emptiness between towns. So that's why it's so far away for cheaper rent. But at this point, I just have to bite the bullet. Even if I lose out on a little bit of money a month, at this point, saving myself, it'd be 5 minutes away. It's just down the road from where I work. And so saving myself 2 hours a day would be so amazing now that I'm trying to, you know, run my own league, do all this commentary. Yeah, so I would like to have more free time. If anything, to get more sleep, because I am struggling for sleep. I'm averaging maybe like 4 hours, 3 hours of sleep this week. A lot of it my own doing, not because I'm actually genuinely busy, mostly because I'm choosing to stay up that late, but hey, it is what it is. Safety car coming in this lap. And we are off to the races. There's a front wing. Guys, what the fuck are we doing? What in the actual butt fuckery is this? Like, I am so turned off. I have turtled up inside of myself. What the fuck is going on? It's getting so bad that I'm losing frames. Oh, God, bro. Okay, we're not under a safety car or anything. Dude, what are we doing? What actually are we doing? I don't know, Dustin. He's trying to start a space program is what he's doing. I don't know how. I mean, these guys have to still be in the race, like mentally, they still have to be checked in. I've already checked out. This is an absolutely shambolic race. 16 drivers at Hungary. Hungary of all places. We are down to half of the field that started this race. uh, 4 more laps to go. 32, 33, 34, 35. 4 more laps to go. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Still better than the McLaren and FP1 somehow. that's that's rough. Wait, SKG Caden. Oh, oh, get off the onboard. I'm trying to see. Clean overtake, it seems like. ZLM. What's up, Shadow? What's up, Scorpio? What's up, I That Man? What happened to you, I That Man? Did you spin on a curb or something? Because it looked like it wasn't an incident that caused your DNF. As it stands right now, Mikkel and Detective Midge far and away past the rest of the field. Indeed, unfortunate. See, yours, I could tell, wasn't like a absolute buffoonery act. Like, it was just kind of, you know, you made a mistake, you spun out, unfortunate, right? Half of this stuff, I swear, has been just, I don't even know. I don't even know the word for it. But it is what it is. We're now 3 laps. 1, 2, 3. 3 more laps in this race. Everybody in a DRS train, pretty much. Whoop-de-doo. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! 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 I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Da-da-da-da. And I just can't hide it. Oh yeah, hit that groove, boys. Hit that groove. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No, you know what music would be more appropriate in this scenario right now? The you know, hit him with the circus music. It's been a circus. It's been an absolute circus. Scorpio. There have been a lot of DNFs because there have been a lot of racing incidents. And maybe, I don't know, maybe there's been a lot of people who also have just spun on curbs and crashed, but I mean, we've seen some murders. We've seen some shenanigans. We have seen some pretty stupid stuff. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Scorpio is Rozak Sali. I'm so dumb. You're right. McLaren fan. You're so right. I apologize, McLaren fan. Just for that. Just for that. Oh, we might see a move here. Breaking the slipstream. Will he send it? No, he will not. But you know what? To make it up to you, to make it up to you, McLaren fan, you will not get to drive McLaren in our next season. That'll make it up to you somehow, in some way. Right? I love abusing my power as a league owner. Oh, guess what, guys? Guess what to you guys here at ARS? And guess to you guys, okay, whatever. Guess what? I am working on getting some plugins, some extensions into my stream so that I can kind of liven up the streaming. I can liven up the chat. I can liven up the experience. I'm also working on overlays. Ooh. Caden, what happened? Caden, what happened? What happened? Supra maybe looking to make a move here soon on ZLM up ahead of him to get into podium position. Mikkel doing just enough to keep Midge behind him far enough to where 3-second time penalty to not lose his position due to that time penalty. DG8 in 7th. Interesting. Really slipping up. I don't know. This might still seal the deal for the Drivers' Championship. I don't know, honestly. The standings came out a little late, and I didn't really feel like doing math. So, let's see here. Really, the only battle in this last lap between Supra, Racing Noob, 2 teammates, and ZLM up ahead of them. Nova is kind of behind them, but there's really no reason for him to battle as he has that 3-second time penalty. iRacing Noob and his teammate, are they fighting or are they just kind of happy to stay where they are? There's really no point in fighting. Really nothing on the line besides ego and pride. As Caden has DNF. Or no. DGA got disconnected. Caden has retired from the session. Guys, we're finishing with less than half the field at Hungary. Of all... What did I miss? What did I miss? Mikkel! Oh, wait. Is Mikkel giving the win to Midge? Did he mess up or is he giving it to him? It looks like he kind of gave it to him. I'm not really understanding what happened there. But Mikkel, second. ZLM! Less than a tenth behind Mikkel because of the time-second penalties. iRacing Noob finishing fourth. Nova fifth. DG8 driven by AI sixth. And then I didn't even catch who was in seventh. Caden's wheel broke? What the hell? Dude, I don't know what is going on. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. Well, game giving Mikhail driver of the day. Sure. I don't know. I don't have the mental capacity to process anything here, but let me grab this for them just in case. Same thing with these incidents. Let me just scroll through these super fast. You can get it frame by frame if you need to. And now I gotta go do some stuff for my league. So, I mean, dude, what the hell are we fucking doing? Oh, I think Derek does want me to do interviews, but I can't tonight. Uh, luckily, coincidentally. Oh, he does guarantee World Driver Champion. Yay! Woohoo, Derek! Yay! Woohoo! Yay! Everybody clap your cheeks for Mirage. For Derek. Yay! All right. But I gotta go, unfortunately. Sorry, Derek. Maybe you'll forgive me because you just won the championship. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! But yeah, I gotta go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Eh, it was okay. It was just marred by a lot of issues and incidents, but it's racing, unfortunately. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back on Sunday, most likely. So yeah, for the FSR season finale. Woo! Yay! Yay! Woo! So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Someone enjoyed. Have a good night. I'll have a pretty good night, I think, hopefully. I won't get any sleep, but that's okay. So, yeah. See you guys next time. Thank you so much.